Welcome to the next video in our Proxmox series, and in this video what we'll be doing is domain joining our two Windows workstations to our domain controller that we just configured. So there's a couple things we want to do before we can join the domain. First thing we'll do is make a slight adjustment to our adapter settings. So we'll right click the adapter, go to Properties, select the IPv4, go to Properties, and we want to use the DNS server on and point this toward our domain controller. So it's 10.0.1.5 is the IP address of our domain controller, and then we'll select OK. Close this out. And the next thing what we want to do is right click the Windows Start button, select Search. Start to type in domain, and you'll see the Access Work or School. Select it, and select Connect. At the bottom, you'll see the option to join this device to a local Active Directory domain. That is what we want to select. The domain name is ecore.local. Then we select Next. Then we're asked to log in. Let's log in with the administrator account. And let's change this to administrator. And then we have to restart it. Well, that is restarting. We'll jump over to our other Windows box and do the same thing. So we'll start with changing the adapter settings. We go to change adapter options. We click that. We see the option for Ethernet 3. We right click, select properties, and then we go down to the IPv4 properties, select properties, change the DNS to the IP address of our domain controller. Select OK, close it. We can close that out. We'll type in domain, select access or school, select connect. Now we select join this device to a local Active Directory. ecore.local. Select next. Then we'll select as administrator, select next, and then restart. So as that one is restarting, we'll go back to the first workstation. And now we're going to log in as a different user. Domain, ecore, and then we're going to log in with Philip Price's account. And we're able to get logged in. So that just demonstrates that we are communicating with the Active Directory server, and we're able to log in with domain accounts onto these Windows systems. We'll let this one continue to start up, and then we'll move over this system, log in as another user. This is, on this one, we will log in with Terry Colby. That was the other one of the other accounts that we created in Active Directory. It appears this one is starting also. So if we go back to the first one, there we are. We're logged in. Now what difference we're seeing here is when we installed Flare, that screen is not showing up now because we're logged in as a different user. Now we're logged in as a domain user. So we just need to be aware of that. If you look at some of the tools, they all seem to be there from Flare. We just don't get the Flare background. So now we've set up our Active Directory on our domain controller, and now we have joined our workstations to that domain. So we're getting close to completing the full setup for our lab network.